Okay, in this phase, we are going to be introducing other types of vehicles into the model or into the window. And what are we talking about? Well, I'm talking about like having the cars, having the truck, bus into this model. And for us to be able to do that, we can decide to come under the help. We have the example models. We can just extract some of them from the example models we have in the established models we have in the software. So there is a case that has been done using an example of city square. So from that city square, we'll be able to extract the balls, we'll be able to actually have the city square. We have city square. So here we have the city square. We can click on it. So it's loading the city square program. So now that we have the city square, we have been able to load it out. So we can see under the city square, we have the bus. So we have the bus, we have the car, we have the truck. So for that, we can just copy the bus. We can copy, then come under our customized traffic lights, then we paste. You can see we have bus now. There's still the same thing for the car. We can copy the car, then come into her, we paste. So we have the car, then we can do the same for truck. Copy, then we come and we paste. So we have the truck, we have the car, and we have the bus. So we have been able to introduce it into her existing model. We come back to, so now that we have been able to do that, so we need to be able to, since we just have the default vehicle in our chat flow. So we need to be able to create for the car, we need to be able to create for bus, and we also need to be able to create for the truck. So let's take the one for the car source west. Taking the first one, if I am to head, we go under the project. So at this point, when we look at it, we have the new car, we already have the agent. So but this time around, we can pick from whichever agent we want here. So if we want the first one to be the boss, we can, okay, let's just make the first one, let it be the car. So we have it as car. So you can close this. Then we can create another source. I can copy this, create another source. Then maybe create another one again. So you can close this and also close this. So for the second one, we'll connect it here. Then the third one, we also connect it in. So since the first one is with a car, the second one can be bus, and the last one can be, we have the third one. We have the truck. So we would edit the properties of the bus, the car, and the truck at this point. So we click on it, we come under the properties. So here we have extend other agents. So at this point, we just click on none. We click on the car, also the same thing. So we can see. Then for the truck, we click none. So here we have it. So and we have been able to edit also all those properties. I know we have done that. Just confirm if we still have it there. So we've been able to edit the properties. So when we run this model, we would have the introduction of the car, we have the introduction of the truck and the bus in the simulation. So let's try that. But what we can see here from this part of the road, we can see the truck, we can see the cars. So let's check it using the, let's put it in a 3D form, window 3D. So at this 3D, so you can see the bus, we can see the truck, we can see the cars. Compared to the other part of the road where we still have the the default kind of vehicle, it is quite different. Here we can see the truck, the bus, the car that's been introduced into the model. So the same way we're able to do it for the for this road, we can also do the same for other parts of the road. We just need to edit it, introduce the car source into the model, then we would have something like this. So let's just go ahead and do the same for the east, north, and the south. So we can click on this, we copy, then come here. So we have one, two. So we have for the three of them again. This is it. So take this out, the connector, so they select outputs. So so we have been able to introduce this. So let's check it out under the properties. So we change it from agent, change this to boss. So you can change this to truck. Now let's make this. So we click on this. Let's use this to create the extension. We do it in the order of car, bus, then the truck. So this we can be the car. We move to the second one. We have it as bus. And the third one is truck. So we've been able to do that, then we can move ahead to the ones from the north. The same thing, car, bus, truck. We have it as car. We have the bus. And the last one, which is the east. So so now that we have been able to edit all the properties of all the car sources from every part of the road, then we can run the simulation. So as we can see here, we can see the movement from every part of the road, whether the north road, the south road, the east, the west road, and the east road. So you can see the car, the truck and the buses have been included in the simulation. Mm. If we want to have a better view of that, let's change it to window 3D. So here we are. Here we have it. So 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 here we have here is just trying to show us how we can include buses, how we can include trucks and cars into the model and the simulation. So